What happens to Kalonzo Musyoka if he decides that he is going it all the ballots in the elections of 2022? One, Kalonzo Musyoka is going to be rendered a weak politician in this country. But let's point out the facts. One of the facts is that the majority in Kalonzo's area, that is Kamba region, are not aware that Kalonzo cannot make it alone to be the president of the Republic of Kenya in the election of 2022. The majority of the people follow Kalonzo blindly, knowing that Kalonzo is their kingpin. That is point one. They believe that Kalonzo is their king and can win the election single-handed. That is the belief of the majority. They also believe that by voting Kalonzo Musyoka, they are going to punish Raila Odinga. They also believe that voting Kalonzo Musyoka as their leader is going to give them something maybe later on after the elections. That is, they believe every word of Kalonzo Musyoka as their kingpin. But let me tell you what is going to render Kalonzo Musyoka as the most useless or the weak politician in this country. There is a group of people in Kamba region that still believes, I call them elites. These people know that Kalonzo cannot make it alone to be president if he runs with his running mate, Honorable Sunkuli. These people will either vote for Azimio or Kenya Kwanza, trying to secure at least something in case Kenya Kwanza wins the election or Azimio wins the election. And there are a great number of people. There are people who are led by Professor. There are people who are led by the governor of Great Makueni, Professor Kivuta Kibwana. There are also a group of people who will follow the Machakos governor, Dr. Alfred Mutua. With Kivuta Kibwana, Charity Ngilu, who is equally strong in Ukambani, going with the development track records, will attract people to Azimio. On the other hand, Dr. Alfred Mutua, who is known to be a good orator, a good propagandist, will also lead some people to Kenya Kwanza. This will make Kalonzo weak in Ukambani. But the majority of people, knowing that Kalonzo is a king, will still vote Kalonzo Musyoka to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. But who suffers the Kalonzo blow? I will say it is Kalonzo Musyoka himself. Why am I saying that? With Kalonzo running as the president, with Kalonzo going straight to the ballot to run as president in the Republic of Kenya, knowing in mind that he cannot win the presidency, and again knowing in mind that in case he joins Kenya Kwanza might win, or in case he joins the Azimio la Umoja, the Azimio la Umoja will win the elections. Kalonzo feels that after the election and there is a runoff, these people will run unto him, as he will be the one to determine who wins the election. But let's see this. If Kalonzo goes to Kenya Kwanza, it means that the highest position he can get in Kenya Kwanza is that of the Prime Minister, which is not in the Constitution yet, but it has been given to Musalia Mudavadi. It means that William Ruto will have to send away Musalia Mudavadi to bring in Kalonzo Musyoka, which will not happen. With William Ruto, if there is somebody to trust, I think Kalonzo Musyoka does not trust William Samoei Ruto, and William Samoei Ruto does not trust Kalonzo Musyoka. So even if Musalia Mudavadi is sent away and Kalonzo Musyoka comes in, he will be given the post of, let's call it Prime Minister or Chief Cabinet Secretary. But if Kalonzo is given the post of Chief Cabinet Secretary or the Prime Minister, what will happen to him is that anytime he can be mistreated, anytime anything can happen, because this is Kenya and we know what happens. The other option for Kalonzo Musyoka is to come back to Azimio after the elections. With politics, the Azimio la Umoja will welcome Kalonzo and he will be promised. He talks about putting it into writing to the IEBC, which will be done. And I think everyone knows that the Jubilee government is a government of agreement. William Ruto and President Uhuru Kenyatta agreed in written form. This is what IEBC has. The lawyers have it, everybody else knows it, that it was 50-50 between William Samoei Ruto and the President Uhuru Kenyatta. But once there is nothing that we are going to get from you in future, you are rendered useless. And that is what is going to happen to Kalonzo immediately after joining any of this coalition after the elections. So my advice to Dr. Kalonzo Musyoka, come back to Azimio when there is still time. Join hands with Raila Odinga and Martha Karua. Win the elections on the first run and get away with their post of Chief Cabinet Secretary or the Prime Minister, as I may call it. With that, You will work with Raila Odinga for the first 5 years. You will work with Raila Odinga in the second term, another 5 years. The reason as to why you cannot be the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya as per now or in future is because of your past behaviors. They saw you in 2007 and they have seen you now that you have announced your running mate to go to the ballot. Yet you know in mind that after the elections, if no one between Raila Odinga and William Ruto wins in the first run, you will be the determinant of the second run. But these people will never trust you again. So my friend, you have worked with Raila Odinga, try to get back unto him and do not mislead the majority of the people who trust in you and knows that you can make it to be president. Yet in your mind as an intellect, you know that you can never be president if you go it alone. You will betray your people. These people will suffer because of your selfish demand. So Kalonzo Musyoka, come back to Azimio. Thank you very much, and that is my advice to Kalonzo Musyoka.